Well, ladies and dudes, I know people are going to kill me for this, but I like The Matrix 4! That! Lots of booze! Too many booze to be found! I know people are going to kill me for this, I was right. But I do like the film! Seriously, I do! Oh yeah, well, I do have some other bad news for all the John Wick fans. Well, about Chapter 4, you gotta wait till March of 2023 to see it as well. I know, it's no hack, no sign for us all. Sorry. But let's get on to my movie review anyway! Well, anyway, hi ladies and dudes, this is Rebecca Little Barkley, aka BoobUp1987. This is my review for today. And today, I gotta finally end Season 10. I have to end it! And head on to Season 11. And I'm sure everybody's concern is, do I want to see The Matrix 4 or not? And to tell you the truth is, I did. So, for my next movie review is The Matrix 4. And I'm sure everybody's concerned is, hey, wait a minute, Rebecca, before you watch The Matrix 4, you should see the other 3 Matrix films. Have you ever seen the other 3 Matrix films? Well, I'll tell you the truth is, yes, I did, but I saw, like, parts of it here and there for all 3 of them. And I already know what the storyline is all about, so you don't have to worry about it. So I know. It's just, well, it's not my most watchable movie, to tell you the truth. I will say, it's fine. Just fine. I do like the special effects though, and the acting's pretty good. And yeah, the fight choreography is awesome too, and the slow motion parts. Yes. But to tell you the truth is, ladies and dudes, there's only one reason why I want to see this movie. Just one reason only. Is that a very important unknown question that I really want to find the answer for. Is how the heck is Neo and Trinity are still alive? After all, they died in the 3rd movie. I did remember that part. That's for sure. I know it's really darn heartbreaking for all of us. But overall, in the 4th movie, they're still alive. But how? If I spoil that, it'll be darn shocking to know. So, yep. I vow to never spoil that part. I vow I won't. And so, let's get this started, ladies and dudes. Here is my movie review of The Matrix 4. And the whole entire storyline is all about is, it takes place, I don't know how many years later. We got some new generation of freedom fighters who are, still continuing on fighting the Matrix thing and, get to know what this other Matrix world is like, and they gotta do their best to fight some brand new agent people that we don't know of yet. And then they found out the truth that Neo is still alive somehow in some way. So they gotta find him and try to bring him back to the Matrix world. And what's that dude's name? He got very, very young. For some unknown reason. Beats me? Well, you guys get the picture. So anyway, that's my whole entire plot of The Matrix 4. And what is my main thoughts about this movie? I do like it. I will admit it's not one of the best movies in the year 2021. I will admit it's not the best, but I will say it's a good movie to watch. That I will admit. It's really darn good. I do like the storyline for the most part. The characters were pretty darn likable. I love the cinematography of the movie. The score is pretty darn nice. And I like all the special effects that's going on in this film. And it's good to see two familiar actors who did do the original characters from The Matrix. And I know it's upsetting they don't have the other two back because they have to move on to something else, sadly to say. So let's head on to my strongest points and the weakest points of The Matrix 4. Okay, for my strongest points for this movie is truly the cinematography. I love the cinematography of this movie. That's the reason why, that's one of the reasons why I do like that trailer. The first one is the cinematography. It really did blow me away. It was epically fantastic. I was blown away with the cinematography. It's very darn well done. Very well detailed. It's just breathtaking. I will say that's all I could say for the strongest point for this movie is the cinematography. I will say for the weakest point for this movie is, yeah, I will admit, there are some parts here and there that kind of confuse me. I was right about that part. There are some moments here and there that kind of confuse me. Even with a few of those main plot twists here and there that I did not see coming. I was like, are you sure? Who's the real villain behind all this? Is it this guy or this guy? I kind of stuck at that part. It's like, what the hey? Yeah. Oh yeah, now I remember that dude, what's that dude's name is, Morpheus. Yeah, I'm kind of confused about Morpheus. Why the heck is he still young? He should be old. Yeah, it's also kind of confusing with this character. I know the actor did a pretty good job, I will admit. He did a pretty good job to play the young Morpheus, but I wonder how the heck he became young. They did not explain that, I'll admit. So, that's my main weak point of the movie is, well, two main weak points. There are some parts of the story here and there that's kind of confusing, and I'm confused about the main plot twist. That's it. That's all I know. And now let's go on to the characters. I will go with one character that did stand out to me in this movie, and that is Trinity, played by Carrie-Anne Moss. I will say she's a very, very beautiful lady, and I really love her face. She has a lovely personality and attitude. And yeah, I don't want to spoil the plot twist about her character, you know, about what type of life she's living in. So I don't want to spoil that part. But it'll be nice if she had a little bit more part of the story. And yeah, I do like the character development chemistry that she had with the person that she loved. That was really darn nice. Yeah, I really like Trinity. She's a really, really good character. And it's so nice to have the actress back to, you know, to return to the character that she was born to play. And I do like Neo, played by our beloved Ted, Keanu Reeves. He's still our Ted no matter what, and he still knows how to do Kung Fu. That's for sure. And I don't want to spoil his storyline either, because you should see the movie for yourself. And yes, I do have an interesting fun fact about The Matrix 4. It involves the two people who play the main characters. It is true that they are friends in real life, and they knew each other for over 24 years. And their friendship is still hanging strong even to this day. And I'm sure all of you are thinking, will they ever be a love couple? Sadly, no. I really don't think that they're really a love couple. Since Keanu Reeves falls in love with someone else, and Carrie-Anne Moss is, she's a married woman. She has a husband, and she has some kids. I was thinking they're more like brother and sister. They have a brother and sister type of relationship. Yeah, that's really darn nice. And they have some good, you know, they have very good chemistry with each other. That's for sure. And yeah, I was thinking to myself, and I hope everybody was thinking to themselves, will Carrie-Anne Moss will ever be a part of the not just the Matrix saga, but the John Wick saga. It'll be nice if she was a part of that saga too. And maybe that way we'll have all three of these people who did the Matrix saga, you know, to have a great reunion if it'll ever happen in the future. I hope she'll be a part of the John Wick saga. I hope and pray it'll happen. You know, before the 5th one will be made. That's for sure. And I think that's all I have to say about that. So let me go ahead and tell you about my main thoughts of The Matrix 4. Overall, The Matrix 4 is a pretty good movie to watch. I know it's not the best, but it's pretty good to watch for 2022. I will say it had a good storyline, likable characters, it has good cinematography, it had a very nice score. The action scenes is good as it is. And what else I could say about this movie? Oh yeah, another thing is there are some things here and there that kind of confused me, and the plot twist was pretty darn confused me as well. To see who the villain is. If you know what I mean. So I decided to give this movie an 8 out of 10. Well, please don't see it on HBO Max, because I think that's the reason why it's not getting much money at the box office. So just see it in theaters if you can. Maybe HBO Max got carried away of putting these films to a place that doesn't belong. It should belong into the movie theaters. That's for sure. So, anyway, that's my whole entire movie review of The Matrix 4. I hope you enjoyed this movie review. And we're finally done on Season 10 at long last. And yes, coming really, really soon, I will do more futuristic movie reviews to come. I would like to see that anime movie of Bell. That looks pretty darn interesting. And I want to see Dragon Ball Superhero. But sadly, it's in Japan right now. And some later on Liam Neeson movies to come. And yeah, the new Doctor Strange sequel. Yes. And there was another movie I wanted to see, and now it slipped. Oh, that's right. The Sam Raimi Spider-Man trilogy. I promise I will get there to it whenever I could see it. But I gotta get it in the library. And also, Jumanji! So yeah, be prepared for these later on movies to come, whenever I can get there. And I'll see you guys later, and sayonara!